George on the hot seat?
No.
So when you are ready, and start.
Yes.
I put it on and
We are ready. It's on?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay, I'm Kennedy Okuku, and I would like to tell us more about yourself.
Thank you, Kennedy. As you know, we've been working for the past 3 days together. So you know, my name is Yene. I'm from Ethiopia, and my work is on transformation. So transformation through leadership development, through reflection, through communication, different kinds of ways to help transform the individual, the organization, the community, the nation. So my work really is great because all I do is dream and then I go after the dreams.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. And more technically speaking, I've been here in PAUWES to work with the graduates on career coaching, but that's also about transformation. So we're talking about how are you going to take what you learned here in PAUWES and transform organizations, transform environments, transform realities, transform the continent. How are you going to take up that responsibility that's been given to you? So that's a bit what I do.
Okay, I happened to go through your CV and I saw that you got a lot of experience, having worked in Africa, in Europe, the USA. Okay, what motivated you to come to PAUWES?
That's a long question, because if I start answering for real, we might be here tonight even. So I will just give you the short version of it. I discovered Africa in Europe. How did that happen? Because until the age of 8 years old, I lived in Ethiopia. And when I say in Ethiopia, I thought my country was my grandmother's compound. Well, I went from my grandmother's compound to school and back. That's all I know. That was my world. So because of the political situation, we left. We were small, so we were not really explained where we were going or why. And I was transplanted. And it's there that started. My discovery of, who am I, why, what's going on. And since then, I've been wanting to come back. And since then, I've been wanting to do whatever I can in whatever capacity I have. Of course, as an 8-year-old, I didn't think about it in these ways. But now looking back as an adult, I know that that started back then. So how do you mean to work in PAUWES? Is that my dream was that you arrive in Europe somewhere, you're different, you don't look like anybody. I thought I was in the country of the foreigners, but I didn't know I was the foreigner at this time. I didn't understand. And more and more, more and more, I felt, well, no, I want to be able to wake up on Sunday and have my grandfather take me to buy ice cream, or I want to go to birthday parties of my cousins, or I want to be at home. So why is it that us Africans cannot be at home? We can travel for work if we want, we can travel for school if we want, but why do we have to travel? Because it's a survival issue. And this is what led me to go into this line of research on leadership and looking at African development and transformation. One of the dreams that I've had for me is to say, well, what if we could take some young Africans before they go into leadership positions, 20, 25 years old, and we bring them together around a program, something they have in common, spend time, get to know each other, and then they go back to their countries. Do you know that tomorrow if you go back to Kenya and you hear that something is happening in Cameroon, you're going to watch the news and say, what can I do about it? Because you know what? It's your friend Axel's country, not so?
Yeah.
So this is the kind of thing that I find, for me, it sends chills from my back, because it's not about saying, oh, we're African. Not really. We're only a community if we know each other. We're only a community if we care about each other. And we're only able to work together and achieve excellence if we're genuine. Do you think I would care about you if we just met each other and no, right? But now we've worked together, we know each other, so no matter when and where you call me, I will be there. And I know you will be there for me, right? And for all your colleagues, not so? So PAUWES is all this. I mean, really, it makes me speechless, because PAUWES is really, this is what it is. You're bringing students together, you're bringing countries together, you're bringing nations, communities together, and they're leaders. These guys, when you're going to deliver when you're going to be at, 35, 40, and at going to the height of your careers, you pick up the phone and call your friend, your old friend in Algeria or that one in Zambia, to say, we need to talk about this issue. You talk about it offline, you resolve it. This is PAUWES. It's not paper, it's not program, there's millions of universities. This is what makes PAUWES special. Sorry, I told you it's a long story, but you got me started on you asked me the wrong question, and now I'm going to stop myself from talking.
Yeah. Thank you. Now, being that you've been in Algeria for more than 2 days now,
yeah,
and then being that you are in PAUWES and people still are coming from various parts of Africa, how have they been interacting with you?
With me?
Yeah, your interaction with them.
No, they're amazing. For me, they're amazing. If you remember the first day, not everybody came on time to start with, and attention was also not 100%, you remember, a little bit so. But we engaged in conversation, and it was an authentic engagement. I engaged you authentically, you engaged me back authentically. And then what happened? That same day, after coffee break, you all came 5 minutes early, not so? And all those who didn't come the first day, they were there early on the second day, not so? Today we have a full house, and this comes from being authentic, engaging with each other. And I think each and every single graduate that I've been working with is an amazing leader and will actually be a channel to bring the kind of change that he or she is gifted to bring in their own way. And I really, really value this time together.
Thank you. And being that I was one of the students in the academic, and I really liked your approach. So there's something that drives you. You like sharing what drives you, that you instill in students that at least they see something in you that they want more from you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what's that thing that drives you?
You know what it is? It's because it's not about me. It's about you. So you take, this is my personal opinion, okay? So don't, this is really my personal opinion. We're in this lifetime, we have, anywhere from 0 to 100, 110 years, right, to live. Every moment counts. You can choose to be a channel, and you can choose to give, to be a reason for somebody else to be better, or you can try to keep it all for yourself and just, I rather choose to be a channel. So when I'm no longer here, whatever I've been blessed with that others have given me, I hope I have given and multiplied. And I hope those I've given to can also multiply that. Yeah?
Okay. Now, being that this was your first time at PAUWES, what advice would you give to the administration? And to the graduates who are yet to graduate?
Well, it's not even an advice. I have a request. For the graduates, the request is, please, please, please connect with at least, for every graduate, connect with 5 new ones. So you graduate, connect with 5 of the first year ones. Mentor them, coach them, be with them, guide them, talk to them, share with them. That is a request. Because it's no use for you to take all your lessons and go. And when I say lessons, it's not only the classes, it's everything. The oneness. And don't only be like that with people from your country or from your region. From everywhere. Because it's your richness. And you will be their richness. And for the institute, I think another, of course to an institute you can't say request, but let me say a wish would be have the career program every year. Don't wait until the graduated, the graduating class, because it gets built up, right? So this is my advice. For the graduates, coach and mentor and take on at least 5 each. And for the institute, see if it's possible to have the career coaching annually for everybody.
So you just answered my next question. Because I wanted to ask, how many times should PAUWES have this career thing?
What?
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And now, what would be your final words?
I don't know. I think I'm just really grateful and I'm very touched and I'm very humbled to be part of this really wonderful program. I am a person, I cry a lot and I laugh as much. So I only put makeup on the top so I can control the tears. But this program has made me happy that it's on top. It's very touching. I think it's magic. I mean, it's starting small. I know it will grow. I have a feeling I'm seeing a small seed of a humongous tree. And I can see the tree.
Okay, thank you. Now, being that I was one of your students, I would like to thank you, take the opportunity to thank you.
Thank you.
And as you have said, and administration is going to take care of it, we should make sure that at least every year we have this career thing.
Yeah.
And then also the webinar you're talking about,
Yes,
keep in touch so
yes.
that students are motivated.
Absolutely. It's about staying in touch. Whatever you do, stay in touch.
Yeah.
The rest will come. The rest will follow. Stay in touch. Do your best. That's all that's asked from you.
So I'd like to wish the best for you.
Okay.
And also, I hope you wish for
I wish you the best, of course.
And you help us in the
Of course, I will forever. Yes.
Thank you very much.
All right. Take care.